Okay, like I said earlier, one of the key areas you need to work on is using the WhatsApp. WhatsApp is one of the best places you can use to carry out education, training, discussions, group, and whatever. The other one you can also use is Telegram. Telegram, you prefer using WhatsApp because WhatsApp is a place where you can be in control of everybody. You can tell exactly who read your message, who is not following your message. Unlike Telegram, where people just stay there and you can have close to 200,000 people in a Telegram group and maybe only 10 of them are online and you don't have a way of getting to make all of them stay online. On WhatsApp too, you can copy everybody's number on WhatsApp and send an SMS, which might not be so with Telegram. The only alternative you have for Telegram is that if you have an online form that people can fill, and once they fill it, you have their database, which is their phone number. You can send an SMS to tell them, look, the program is on, better join the class. And it will cost you money too to always do that. A lot of people are so busy that they need to be reminded of programs that are ongoing from time to time. So we'll be looking at WhatsApp. Like I said, I'm not going to do the usual Zoom session of taking you to WhatsApp and showing you what to do, because I'll be sending you videos on how to do that. It's very simple. So we are going to straight to the point. Now, as a trainer, the first thing you need to do is to understand how to use your WhatsApp group. First of all, you need to understand that you need to be very, very polite to your students, because you are going to have students that are 70 years, 60 years, and maybe you are just 30 something or 40. You are going to have students that are just 18, 20, 25, and maybe you are 50 years old or 60 years. And of course, when those 25 years and 18 years old are talking, for instance, they say, hi, guy, give me the stuff, things like that. And you start wondering, what is the stuff? Those are not words that are common with people that are in their 40s or 50s. They are not really too polite and too formal. But you have to start understanding how to live with such kind of students. So your WhatsApp group is going to have such kind of people. Now, when you are using your WhatsApp, if you are sending information to Facebook, please note that this is not the last training we'll be having. We'll be having training from time to time as trainers. So you'll be having opportunity to ask questions. And privately, if you have questions with your marketing, please ask me. Basically, we are going to be looking at the process of marketing using WhatsApp this evening. So the next one, we'll be looking at a Facebook page. And also, we'll be starting a demo session of how you can train. And I'll organize a course where you can also train in your own class and see how it looks like. And you can put me in your group so that I also see what you are doing. I can guide you until when you start charging for your courses. Now, for the WhatsApp group that we have, we need to understand that when you send out your link on WhatsApp, any kind of person can join. Any kind of person can join. A criminal, 419, everybody. And of course, when you send out your link and people join, including scammers and all that, those that do not have two-way verification, two-step verification, their numbers can easily be compromised, and the scammers can take over those numbers and start posting rubbish in your group. Calm your students down and let them understand that these things happen in group. And please, once you start using WhatsApp for this training, remember that it is your name that is at stake. Your name is there, maybe your logo is there. So everything about you is at stake. So you can't gather 200 people, 100 people, and you just leave them there for a day or two. You don't even check your WhatsApp group. A lot of things would have happened. People would have been scammed. People can even use your group to start organizing training and collecting money for people who are not doing the training. And maybe you come back in the next 2 days and discover that a lot of damage has been done. That's why if you notice me, I have over 500 WhatsApp groups I manage. If you notice, you cannot post a scam post on my group. It's just a matter of few minutes or few hours. You will see me remove the person. And once I remove the person, I block the person. Whether your number was hacked or not, when I block you and you get your number back, you let me know so that I unblock you. Now, people like that, if you don't unblock them, there's no problem. Just make sure you don't get messages from the scammer. But there are people that you are supposed to block, people that are not scammers, but they will go and get a message like they'll see a link online. They'll say, do this. And when you do this, they'll ask you to they will ask you to fill a form online or whatever. Then when you fill that form, the next thing they will ask you for you to get the price. Share this link to 5 WhatsApp groups. That one you are doing it deliberately. You have to look for WhatsApp groups to share it to. And I noticed that some of my students, unfortunately, even some that have taken courses with us, we come and share it in the class or in our WhatsApp groups. And what I do is that I remove such people and I block them. Because for me, it's an irresponsible act. And I might not remember the person tomorrow that I remove the person from my group and the person will be angry. So we even post to 5 of your groups and they are in those 5 groups. I remove all of them. Now, when you remove such people, please block them. Because if you send them your training tomorrow, they might insult you that you remove me from your group today, you're sending me your training. They might start insulting you. So just block them. We have 200 million people in Nigeria. For God's sake. I don't think you can even talk to up to 1 million, even 500,000. So why is just 30 people a big deal for you to control? So please, if you want to start this training, take it that you're starting a full-time job. A full-time job that will involve your prestige, involve your name, and so many things. So you don't take it for granted, because if you take it for granted, it can cost you a lot. Yeah, it could lead to legal issues or whatever that you invited. Now, so many things can come out. So you have to look at every single corner. And as time goes on, I will be briefing you and advising you on what to do. There's another issue again I need to discuss about using your WhatsApp. When you're posting information on your WhatsApp, post information that are realistic, post information that are true, post information that are not leading. For instance, you are doing a course on how to get a job with United Nations. Well, when we start, you'll be getting all your information from me to guide you. And gradually you'll get used to how I send out my messages. If you tell somebody get a job with United Nations, how to get a job with United Nations, how to open an account with United Nations website, all these things, blah, blah, blah. Of course, you've not told the person he's getting a job, he or she is getting a job with United Nations. But if you tell somebody, attend my training, and after the training, you get a job with United Nations, you've committed yourself. And you will see somebody with that can hardly read and write, that doesn't even know how to communicate, that cannot even use the internet very well, to even feel the United Nations portal is a problem for the person. And the person will start going around telling everybody that you scanned him or her, that you collected 2,000 or 3,000 for a program, and yet you didn't give the person a job. Yes, you committed yourself. Please, as much as possible, do not commit yourself. Every certificate programs we offer here, either as a tutorial or as a training program, especially the tutorial programs that cover certificate courses from abroad, those courses are courses that can land you big international jobs. People have been getting those jobs, but I've never for once used it as a criteria for announcing any of my course, because I don't want it to be something that people will hold on to and say, you said when we do this, your course, we will get a job with an NGO. We will get a job with United Nations. We will get a job with United Nations volunteer. No. You equip them with these certificates. You equip them with every information they need. Getting a job is now their duty. They have to apply for the jobs the right way it is being applied for. We can also do that by helping them with this information. But the function of getting a job or not shouldn't be yours, because if you do it, I can bet you that you'll not be learned before you start having police issues. So stay clear of such commitments. So it's a very simple thing. Like if there's a training, for instance, I will be adding everybody. Like I told you, if we have a class, everybody is supposed to pay for that course. So if the course is 3,000 naira, for instance, you're supposed to pay your 3,000 naira, then advertise for a week and be able to get students to your class. Now, you also understand that there's something I do. When you advertise a course and you create a WhatsApp group, if you are copying what I advertise, it's very simple. Make sure you add your WhatsApp group link. Take out my WhatsApp group link and add your WhatsApp group link. Now, remember, whenever you join my group and you pay money for a training, You first of all pay. That is not the class. You just pay your money. And after that payment, you are transferred to the classroom. In the group where you made payment, you joined with a link. I didn't add you. So anybody can join from any part of the world can join. But the class where you are going to join and take your training, you cannot join with a link. I have to be the person to add you to that class because you've paid, so that you don't have a situation where people will be joining your class and they did not pay. So it's not done that way. So you are definitely going to have two groups. Now, guess what? Assuming we are doing a course on introduction to social media and we are charging 3,000 naira. You've paid me my 3,000 naira. You've advertised the course for over a course of a week. And you have in your general group, you have like 100 students. Out of the 100 students, 10 pays for the course. So you've recovered your 3,000 naira. You are making an additional 20-something thousand. Now, for those ones that have paid, what you are supposed to do is just take note of them and publicly in the general group, take note of the fact that they have paid. Just type payment noted. And I also advise that once I advertise the course and I'm running my own advert, join my general group and see the way I do it. Just click on highlight the payment notice. Just say payment, please, once you pay, post and notice of your payment. Once they pay, just highlight it and click payment noted. As you click payment noted, also click highlight the course and pin it so that it's not deleted easily. Now, or what you can do, you can instantly save the person's name. When you are saving the person's name, if the course is social media, you can save the person's name as social media 1. If 10 people pay, just say social media 1, social media 2, social media 3, up to 10. And if you are saving more than 1 or 2 numbers, just copy the social media after the first person you saved. Copy it so that the next person you are saving, just paste it there, and it will paste social media. You don't need to type it, then put 2, and so on and so on. So it makes your job very easy and fast. Once you save those numbers like that, you can also have a piece of paper. Meanwhile, you can also improve on all this method I'm teaching you now to make life easy for yourself. Once you save all these numbers, the next thing, you create a second classroom, which is now your classroom. And you call it social media, introduction to social media classroom, or the name you want to call it. But let it coincide with the name that people are paying for, the name of the course that people are paying for. Now you now transfer those 10 people to that classroom. That is where every course I'm going to teach, you'll be transferring the course from the class I'm teaching you in down to that classroom. That is it. It's as simple as ABC. That is the process I follow. So once I advertise a course now, first of all, you must join my general group with my link. Then if I post a notice, that very first notice you are going to get from me that advertises the course, first of all, you have to remove my WhatsApp link and put your own WhatsApp group link, your general WhatsApp group link. That is what you are going to share. And now let me tell you something. You can only share messages in your general group just to remind people that they have not paid for this course. And don't overshare it so that it doesn't become like unnecessary repetition. And also share to other groups, WhatsApp groups, and also share to individuals. Now, when you are sharing messages to WhatsApp groups with a flyer, remember that there are groups that don't allow this. Please don't share there. If your name is Adamu Training Services, if you share your training in such groups, and it is not allowed, somebody might just say, this advert is a scam. Once they say it's a scam, another person will say it's a scam. They can start sharing it around that you are a scam, and that is the end for you. You should only share in groups that you know, share in groups that you are used to, you know the admin, and it is allowed. Now, don't worry, over time, you will have your own groups that you'll be sharing to over time. Now, remember I told you about the general group. Once your class starts, your general group stops to function. For me, I don't close it down. I leave it there. Tomorrow, when there's another course, I will change it from introduction to social media, change it to the name of that course, and advertise that new course in that general group. Why other people from outside will be joining. Don't forget, when you are sharing your adverts, always share to Facebook, your LinkedIn, your WhatsApp groups, your Telegram groups, everywhere you have contact. Now you understand that all your contacts on your phone, everywhere, they should be useful to you. If your contacts cannot register in any of your course and cannot also join your course, then the question you should ask yourself is that, what is the use of that contact to me? Of course, the contact can be useful to you for so many other things. But all the hundreds of contacts, and that brings you to us to another point. When you join groups, don't be in a hurry to leave the group. Who added me to this group? No, it's very wrong. Stay in the group. If a group has 250 people and you were added, you make it 251. It means you have two new 251 persons to market to. Yeah, it's an opportunity. 250 people to market to. So don't leave. Except if they add you to a group that you don't like, and you do not see why you should be there. You cannot market there. You only just talk and talk and talk. You're not allowed to share anything. Then the question you should ask yourself is, why are you there? That is that. So please always take advantage of the fact that you are added to a WhatsApp group. Be happy when you're added, because the more WhatsApp group you belong to, the more people you have to advertise to. And like I said, advertise responsibly. Now, when you start this program, please don't be in a hurry. Even if it is 1 or 2 students you get, start from that. If those 2 students take your course and they are very happy, the next one you want to advertise, they will tell their friends, that place I took that course, they have another one now, come and register. That is how it will keep growing. Of course, they would have been in the general group with all the other people that refuse to pay. Even those ones that refuse to pay, a time is coming that you will advertise the course and they will join. You advertise the course, they will join. Probably they didn't have money to join the last course. And so on and so forth. So now, if you have another course to run, remember you have a general group, social media.
What do you want to eat now, Papa?
Okay, if you have a general group that has expired, maybe the course has been done, you don't close it down. It becomes a group of people, at least they've heard about you once, they've heard about Adamu or Alex training once. The next time you're advertising a course, you are no longer a stranger to them. And please don't worry when people call you a scammer. Are you sure this thing is real? Where are you from? All those kind of things. Don't stress yourself. Don't be harsh. Don't fight with anybody. Just ignore them. Sometimes some of the questions you can call me and ask me the questions you want to ask. And I can send you answers that you send to your group until you become very confident to do a lot of things on your own. But such things might happen. I went through all that. But what I'm also trying to say is that when you have that WhatsApp group now for the next course, simply advertise there. Create another general group. In some cases, you may use that old general group. Assuming you have a WhatsApp group is 250 persons. Assuming you have 50 people in that general group, you still have space for 200 people. Just change the title of the group to the new course and advertise with that same link. So people will now join. And the more people join, the more likelihood for people to pay. Yes. And for those of you that don't have corporate account, please, as soon as you start making some money, or if you have money, just go and register your company with CAC, 15,000, you've done that, or you do it with your local government, then go to a bank and open a corporate account with your business name. Very important. However, if you've not done that, you can be taking payment with your name. As much as possible, I don't want to get involved with anybody. I want it to be purely your business. You're not paying me commission, just pay my money and join and be able to take the course with your people. It's more like a franchise, kind of. It's not even a franchise because you're not using my name, you're not using my title or whatever. So that is that. And you can also go as far as, when we finish this WhatsApp talk now, we'll discuss other things later as time goes on. So WhatsApp group is an excellent tool for you. It's like a gathering point for you. All the people you gather on Facebook, you post on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, everywhere, they all follow your link to meet you on WhatsApp. And that is where you now start dealing with them one after the other. So you cannot afford to fail when you have a WhatsApp group. Now, on a WhatsApp group, please, as much as possible, avoid being harsh to people. I've told you before, you have different caliber of people. You might even have a general, a lawyer, a magistrate, all manner of people in your group. Avoid being harsh to them because you can never tell who is in your group. And once people take your course the first time, second time, third time, that's all. They can testify that, yes, you are doing the right thing and you're doing great. Then you can build up from there. You can have your website later. You can have everything you want to have. Now, for the first set of people that we are going to start with, because we are not much, I might just create flyers for those ones that want to join. They'll make that payment. I'll create flyers for them. But once it gets more than this, I have an option. Either I create a flyer and leave a space for you to put your phone number, maybe using your phone or whatever, or I just create a flyer that will be plain and it will be on our website, but it will not take you to anywhere. Once you go to, the only thing it does for you is that when your students go to our website and see that this flyer is there, they say, wow, okay, this course is actually, is true, it's coming from another institution that is well known, and that, yes, wow. So that is what the flyer will be doing for you there. So I will not have the opportunity of the flyer taking them to my WhatsApp group like before anymore. I have to stop that for your sake anyway. But I'll have a way of advertising my course too. So people can go there for confirmation that see that this course is true, it's real. For those of you that are with me and doing it with me. And guess what? I'm going to save everybody's name specially. I'm going to take note of everybody so that once anybody calls to confirm, if I know who is taking this course or whatever, I can say, yes, I know the person, or no, I don't know the person. So it's very important we get to know each other, we get used to know each other, and I'll take down everybody's name, and people can even send me email to inquire about you. So I hope I'll be dealing with people that are very diligent, very honest, and straightforward people. And because my name is not tied to your name, I don't really have much of a liability anyway. But then it is good we all work towards achieving the same goal, which is expansion of knowledge and making some money from it. Like I said, don't be in a hurry to make your money. And I mentioned something last time. You can just use this medium to promote yourself. Imagine you are offering a course to 200 people for free. You paid your 3,000, but you're offering it for 200 people for free. Wow. Imagine what that would do to your personality. The first course we are going to do, if I decide to charge for it, I would have advised you pay for it and offer it for free for your first set of students. That is the only thing it's going to cost you, the first payment. And you just be shocked that people will say, wow, I took this course with you last time. This is good. Always take note of everything that happens in your WhatsApp group. The free courses you're offering, take note of the reaction of people. If people take it, and please, before we sign out, somebody just asked a question. If one already have a website, can the course of flyers be advertised there and linked to yours for verification? Now, when you say link it to mine for verification, I will prefer to hold on a bit before start doing that with anybody, because I don't want a situation where it is proliferated and becomes an issue for me. But I don't have a problem dealing with it. Once I can confirm the person I'm dealing with, then I don't have a problem. In fact, it's an excellent idea, but I need to also go slowly until when I'm very sure I'm dealing with the right person in terms of integrity, attitude, character, and professionalism. Then I can say, yes, we can do that because we are working together. But all the same, don't worry. Let's just start from somewhere. So that is that. If you have any question, please feel free to ask. And I'll be ready to take your question. Feel free. Any question, please? Yes, Fushel, I can listen to you.
Good evening, sir.
Evening.
Please, I want to ask, for the purpose of advertisement, is the advertisement going to be on WhatsApp alone, or we are using other medium for the advertisement?
Yeah, I think I mentioned this several times. You see, if you follow me on Facebook, you see some of my adverts are on Facebook. It's your choice wherever you want to advertise. If you're on Facebook, if you have a Facebook account, why don't you advertise it on Facebook? Both the flyer and the advert. I might just do a flyer without a phone number and with the website link. When they go to the website, they may just ask that they are interested in this course. The only issue with that one is that they may say, I may not know they are coming from you. That is why I'm even avoiding putting it on my website. So, but if I do a flyer without a phone number, for instance, you advertise the flyer and put your phone number in the text you are adding to the Facebook page. And that's how people can look at the flyer and call your number and join your group. Yeah, with your WhatsApp group link. The same thing with your LinkedIn, with your Twitter, with your Instagram. You can advertise anywhere. The only thing about WhatsApp group is that don't advertise where you are not allowed to. That is what I mean. So that people don't start tagging you as a criminal or whatever, a scammer. Even though you're not a scammer, they'll say you're a scammer because you posted something there wrongly. Okay, I think I will be around to guide you anyway. It's not a problem. Have I answered your question? Fushel, have I answered your question? Okay, I hope he has not been disconnected. Any other question? We have just some few minutes left. Okay, thank you very much. Is any other question from anybody? Please, one thing you need to do all the time, you have to be in touch all the time with the group. If you are in several of my groups that are always giving you a headache, please leave all of them and join, just remain in one or two. Concentrate on this trainers group, because there, anything you see there means it is out for publicity and you can give it out for training. Yeah, anything you see there. So please, you have to start arranging your relationship with me, because I understand some people are even they're in up to 20 something groups, my groups. It's not necessary. Just take yourself out of all of them. Maybe before you do that, you can just put a short note that, sorry, I belong to more than 20 groups and I received the same message. I think I would prefer to remain in one. Mention the name of the group and say, I'll be leaving this group. Thank you. So it doesn't send a wrong signal to people that there's something wrong and that's why people are leaving. So you just leave all the groups you want to leave so that you don't have too many messages, one single message from too many groups at the same time. Okay. I want to believe there's no other question. And if there's no other question, we might have to leave. The next class we'll be meeting, we're looking at how to use Facebook to advertise. We'll start our program anyway. But in the process, we'll be learning how to use Facebook to advertise. Sometimes I can just send you a message or a video to watch on how to advertise on Facebook, how to create a Facebook account, which I believe most of you have done already with me, but it should be like a refresher course. Yeah. Okay, thank you. And let's wait for the next action. I'll be sending a course very soon for everybody to start, and we take it up from there. It's good to have you on board. I'll be very happy to meet you face to face. In fact, Abuja, we are fixing a date for Abuja. Very soon, we'll be meeting face to face in Abuja with potential trainers too. We'll announce it. So if you're in Abuja, we'll all meet together. So how can we encourage those past schools and local schools to engage in online training or WhatsApp page? One of the things we are doing is to get in touch with those schools directly, their principals, parents, organize classes for them, and gradually make them understand that they can get so much from schools training online than the physical classes, because the training online gives them so much latitude to be able to access so much. In fact, one of the things you'll be seeing is that you can even sit down in your room and do a course with Harvard University, Oxford University, and so many international courses. WHO, was this International Monetary Fund, and so many international labor organizations, and so many like that, which you cannot really get from a classroom, in the usual Nigerian classroom or university setting. But this online learning is going to expose us to so much. And don't worry, you'll be shocked at how much we are going to be giving out. I hope I've answered your question, Mr. Oni Ediging. Thank you so much, man. I can't wait for the Abuja meeting. Yeah. Oh, you are in Abuja? Fine. Okay. We'll be meeting in Abuja soon, by God's grace. Yeah. And if you have people that will be interested to talk to them, they can come ahead. It's going to help a lot of people that also need jobs, that don't have jobs, to be able to start something that can fend for them, so that they can start earning some money and improve on their living. Okay, I think Abuja people are many, so don't worry, you'll get the information. Just get ready. Thank you very much, and God bless you. So let's continue with our WhatsApp, and we're getting further messages from there. Yeah.